When finding the distance between points, it's easy to just put the points and actually count the spaces, but there's actually some math involved in it too. So we'll looking at them both ways actually. If I was going to plot section A here, which was j at -6, comma +2, and another point at -1, comma +2, I can see very quickly that there's only 5 spaces in between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that this is a distance of 5 between these two. I could also do the -6 and -1 and find the distance between those 2 points, knowing that their absolute value is 5. If I try letter B here, and I do point L at 4, 2, and point M at 4, 8, I can see pretty quickly that this is a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Distance of 6. I also know that the difference between 8 and 2 is an absolute value of 6. If I move on to letter C, they give me point N at 1, 6. Point N. Point P at 1, -3. This is a much further distance. If I count it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a distance of 9. But I also know here that 6 is 6 away from the axis, and -3 is 3 away. So that total distance between them is also 9. If I look at letter Q at -6, -4, and another point at 5, -4, this is a pretty long distance as well. So I can find the distance between Q and R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a distance of 11. But I also know if I look at these distances, -6 is 6 away from the axis and 5 is 5 away. So they combine to be 11 away. So there's various ways to do it. You can just count, or you can use the math as well. Okay, for this one, plot the points and see if you can find the distances. So this is what the points look like when they're plotted and connected. Points A and B are 3 spaces apart, but I also know the difference between 4 and 1 is 3. C and D, they are 6 spaces apart, and I also know that because 7 minus 1 is 6. E and F, they are 8 spaces apart, and I also know that because 4 is 4 away from the x-axis and -4 is 4 away, so that's a total of 8. And then G and H, they're 7 spots apart. I know that by counting, or also seeing that -3 is 3 away and 4 is 4 away for a total of 7.